Greetings, gaming enthusiasts. Welcome to the Fighterverse, where today we're delving into the dynamic realm of Tekken. In this video, we're pondering a thought-provoking question: is Kazuya Mishima truly evil, or is he simply a formidable force, possibly broken by circumstances? As one of the most notorious antagonists in the Tekken series, it's time to explore the depths of his character and discern whether there might be a greater motive driving his actions. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Fighterverse. To start this episode, we are going to delve in the concept of the Devil Gene in Tekken. In the world of Tekken, an ancient force known as the Devil Gene weaves a tale of supernatural power and inherent darkness. It courses through the veins of warriors like Kazuya and his son Jin, manifesting as a genetic abnormality that grants them demonic abilities and a haunting predisposition for malevolence. The origins of this malevolent gene trace back to Kazuya's mother, the enigmatic Kazumi Mishima. A turbulent chapter in the Mishima family's history unfolded when Heihachi, Kazumi's former spouse, was forced to take her life in self-defense. She had harbored a clandestine agenda to assassinate him, a revelation that cast shadows over their familial ties. The aftermath of this tragic event left an indelible mark on young Kazuya's soul. Fueled by an innate desire for retribution, even at the tender age of 5, he resolved to confront the man who had taken his mother from him. In the eyes of this determined child, facing a formidable adversary like Heihachi seemed not only justifiable but necessary to avenge his mother. As fate would have it, Kazuya's audacious attempt to avenge his mother ended in predictable failure. Heihachi, the seasoned warrior and father, emerged victorious in their brutal confrontation. Predictably to everyone but Heihachi himself, Kazuya survived the fall. The hatred for Heihachi was enough to awaken the demonic power that was lying dormant inside of him, making him insanely powerful but at the cost of his innocence, which is how he became what we see today. In a bit of information, that fall is the reason Kazuya has that scar in his chest. In the Mishima family story, there was a prophecy about 3 important people: Heihachi, Kazuya, and Jin Kazuma. They were like 3 stars that were supposed to clash and cause a big, world-shaking fight. Kazumi, who was part of the family, believed this prophecy. She thought that if she could stop Heihachi, she could prevent this disastrous clash from happening. It wasn't about revenge or power for her, she just wanted to change the family's destiny. So, she tried to kill Heihachi with this goal in mind. But later, she realized that the prophecy included her son Kazuya and grandson Jin as well. She faced a tough choice because she wanted to save the world from the chaos these clashes would bring. So, basically, the Mishima family is a fucked up family. Kazuya always had this predisposition for evil, and being raised by such a cold-hearted and abusive dad like Heihachi didn't help. While there are some who think that he became evil after Tekken 1-inch, the game only tries to make the player believe that Kazuya's journey for vengeance is a righteous one. After all, how could it not be? He is the protagonist and the good guy, right? Well, let's delve into this part of Kazuya's story. After triumphing over Heihachi and tossing him off a cliff, Kazuya seized control of the Mishima Zaibatsu and revealed his true intentions: world domination. His actions surpassed even Heihachi's ruthlessness. The only glimmer of goodness in Kazuya's life was Jun Kazuma, Jin's mother. Sadly, even her influence couldn't redeem him. At this point, Kazuya isn't just a villain, he's become a power-hungry monster with an insatiable desire for domination. So you see, his upbringing and the past trauma as a child caused him to be the way he's now. So this is what I think. I would say that there is still humanity in Kazuya, but it's buried deep and twisted around with hate. You can see it all throughout Tekken 7. He's not just fighting Heihachi for world domination, he's fighting him because he hates him. Heihachi killed his mom, Heihachi abused him, seemingly never loved him. Kazuya is still reeling from his own father basically betraying him when he was a child, and what's more human than that? An important factor in Kazuya's personality is the influence of the Devil Gene. It corrupts him, warps his personality. It did the same to Kazumi, and it's doing the same to Jin now. Up until Tekken 4 it manifested as an alternate personality, and by the end of that game it was engraved into his very being. In Tekken 1 Kazuya was still a heroic figure. In Tekken 2 he was sliding into evil because of the Devil Gene, but he was conflicted, he was fighting it. That's what Jun saw in him. and that's why Heihachi was able to defeat him. By Tekken 4, the bitterness of losing everything to Heihachi again clearly pushed him over the edge. He started embracing the Devil Gene's powers, even absorbing his split personality. This was pretty much the turning point that pushed him into pure evil territory. Even then, there have been glimpses of humanity. His interactions with Jinpachi in T5 aren't canon, but they're indicative of how he'd act in that situation. He's reverent, respectful and even loving towards Jinpachi, even if the allure of power ultimately outweighs that. Even at the end of T7, he's not happy or triumphant after finally getting his revenge on Heihachi, just empty.
In the world of Tekken, the father and son duo, Kazuya Mishima and Jin Kazama, don't exactly set the best example for family harmony. These central figures in the Tekken franchise, alongside Kazuya's father Heihachi, have been embroiled in conflict since the series began. The recent Tekken 8 debut showcases a monumental battle between Jin and Kazuya, emphasizing the ongoing intensity of their complex relationship. Throughout Tekken's 7 main installments, the paths of Jin, Kazuya, and Heihachi have repeatedly crossed. Despite occasional alliances, their family dynamic remains fraught with tension. Heihachi's relentless pursuit of power and Kazuya and Jin's unwavering drive for revenge have kept the Mishima family embroiled in conflict for over 25 years. With Heihachi's presumed demise hinting at a departure from a tradition in Tekken 8, the stage is set for the climatic resolution of Jin and Kazuya's enduring rivalry. At the tender age of 5, he stumbled upon the shocking truth that his own father, Heihachi, had murdered his mother, Kasumi. Fueled by rage, Kazuya confronted Heihachi, only to be brutally defeated and thrown off a cliff. Heihachi, fearing a mysterious genetic curse known as the Devil Gene, believed that a near-death experience might unlock its dark powers within Kazuya. To everyone's surprise, the Devil Gene did awaken in Kazuya, allowing him to survive the fall. Under Heihachi's harsh training, Kazuya's formidable strength grew. In the first King of Iron Fist tournament, Kazuya emerged victorious, finally getting revenge on his father by tossing him off a cliff. However, in Tekken 2, Kazuya's inner demons began to surface. His tumultuous relationship with Jin Kazama triggered a struggle for control between his humanity and the Devil Gene. Seizing the opportunity, Heihachi returned to defeat his son in the tournament's final. In a shocking turn of events, Heihachi then airlifted Kazuya and dropped him into a volcano, seemingly ending his life. Yet Kazuya's legacy lived on. Unknown to Heihachi, Kazuya had passed the Devil Gene to his unborn son Jin, setting the stage for a new chapter in the Mishima's family turbulent saga. Now this is where the rivalry begins. Following Jin Kazama's birth, his mother, Jun, adopted a reclusive lifestyle in the mountains, aiming to protect them from the looming threat of his father, Kazuya. Sensing the imminent danger posed by Ogre, a formidable supernatural being, Jun revealed Jin's true origins and instructed him to seek out his grandfather Heihachi if something were to happen to her. Unfortunately, Jun's premonitions proved accurate, and after Ogre took her life, Jin was left with a burning desire for revenge. To hone his skills and prepare for challenges ahead, Jin sought training under his estranged grandfather, Heihachi, mastering the Mishima-style karate. The culmination of his efforts came to light in the third King of Iron Fist tournament during the events of Tekken 3. Jin emerged victorious by defeating Ogre, only to be betrayed in a shocking turn of events. Heihachi, driven by his own selfish motives, shot Jin in the head. This treacherous act triggered the awakening of Jin's dormant Devil Gene, unleashing a dark power within him. Fueled by a newfound determination for revenge, Jin swore to confront the twisted legacy of his family and settle the score with those who had wronged him. The Mishima family saga continued, with Jin becoming a central figure in the ongoing struggle for power and redemption. In Tekken 4, after many years of separation, Kazuya encountered his son Jin in a lab where Heihachi aimed to extract the Devil Gene from Jin for his own ambitious plans. Despite Kazuya's ability to momentarily subdue and control his inner devil, Jin ultimately unleashed his formidable power. In a fierce confrontation, Jin defeated both his father and grandfather, leaving them behind as he disappeared into the night. In the aftermath of this clash, Kazuya assumed the role of CEO at the enigmatic G Corporation. Tensions escalated further when Jin took control of Heihachi's Mishima Saibatsu. The power struggle between father and son continued to unfold in Tekken 6, with Jin grappling with internal conflicts related to his own demonic powers. In a drastic move, Jin declared war on the world, targeting corrupt governments and seeking to eradicate the Devil Gene by awakening the ancient demon Azazel. As Jin's Mishima Saibatsu clashed with Kazuya's G Corporation, a full-scale war erupted. The two powerful organizations stood up on opposite sides of the conflict, with Kazuya leading G Corporation in a bid to stop Jin's destructive path. The Mishima family's complex and tumultuous history continued to shape the fate of the world, with each member battling for supremacy and control over the legacy of the Devil Gene. In Tekken 7, seizing the opportunity, Heihachi, who had been lurking in the shadows, reclaimed control of the Mishima Saibatsu. However, this did not bring an end to the ongoing war, as the relentless pursuit between Kazuya and Heihachi persisted. The feud between father and son escalated to its zenith in Tekken 7, culminating in a spectacular showdown atop an active volcano. In a climatic twist, Kazuya gained the upper hand and triumphed by sending his father plummeting into the molten lava below, seemingly ending Heihachi's tumultuous reign. With Heihachi's removal, the stage is set for a new chapter in the Mishima saga. Jin, discovered and nursed back to health by his allies, emerged from the shadows, vowing to avenge the actions of his father. As Tekken 8 looms in the horizon, it seems that the age-old Mishima feud might finally be approaching its resolution. The question remains whether this next installment will serve as the arena for Jin and Kazuya to settle their long-standing score once and for all.
So what do you guys think? Is Kazuya inherently evil or just a product of his environment? Let us know in the comments section down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more theories and info. Welcome to the center stage.